Yeah, we discovered that last week, and I completely forgot. But
Well, here we go with our March. Last time for everybody tuning in. Say farewell to March. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Barely Necessities with Rebekah and Rebekah. I'm Rebekah Mosley, the co-founder of LaughingPlace.com, and with me, as always, is our site manager, Rebekah Burbank. Hey, Becca, long time no see.
I know. How are you doing?
I'm doing really, really well. We had a wonderful trip to Walt Disney World. I thought I'd share a few photos. Minnie and I, checked out the Flowering Garden Festival. We headed over to Magic Kingdom as well. So it was a nice little adventure. We got to check out the new M&M shop. Lots of really fun Mickey and Minnie merchandise there. And I'm not sure if it shows up really well in this picture. I didn't zoom in, but they have. Oh, here, let me take off this part. These jerseys that they have with the M&M and the Mickey, right down along the cuff. You can kind of barely make it out in the photo. It actually says Disney Springs. So a lot of these items, it actually is stamped with the location as well. So really, really cool and sweet.
That is sweet.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Be squared.
And then the other things I noticed while I was there, because I didn't take a whole lot of pictures for the show. I tried to be on vacation, but over at the Grand Floridian, I think these are about a year old now, but they have a lot of really sweet merchandise with the Belle and Beast on it at the Grand. The little bell sleeves. And over at the Poly, I spotted some new to me hats.
Okay.
Polynesian Village Resort, which is a kind of a recent name change. I know it isn't hot breaking news, but it's still fairly new. But my favorite find of the trip was the contemporary resort merchandise.
Oh.
With the Mary Blair mural style Mickey and Minnie. They have beach towels and tumblers and keychains and magnets, all reflective of that Mary Blair mural. So
those are so cute.
Fun stuff I found. And sadly, they haven't put a lot of this resort merchandise on Shop Disney. So it's one of those things where you got to be there to grab it. So, but I was excited to stumble on all of it. But over here, I agree with Tony, by the way. That is more Mary Blair than the castle, which they say is inspired by Mary Blair. I didn't feel the same kind of acknowledgement that was showcased in the announcement. But hey, I get it. The color scheme's similar, some of the stuff, but it just didn't scream as much to me as this does. This right here, I see her in it. But Becca, we have lots of Shop Disney merchandise to share with people.
Yes. They keep surprising us with how much they can release in a given day.
I know, right?
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Lots of. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say we're coming up on Earth Day, which I believe is April 22nd. And so it's Earth Month. Last week, we showed you some National Geographic by Earth Day collections from different companies. And now some shirts have arrived at Shop Disney. So, and not just Earth Day, but just also some just other National Geographic shirts for adults and kids. That's not NatGeo, but it is an Earth Day. I think that's my favorite of all of it.
I was gonna say this is my pick of the collection that I saw on the Laughing Place article regarding the Earth Day merchandise. Was this Ewok adventure image? So So
Yeah,
cute.
it's so cute. May the forest be with you. Yeah, let's take care of the forest, right?
Wicket there in the center. Then you've got Mickey reminding you to respect nature with a beautiful rainbow and kind of like almost mountain peaks, but
Mhm.
perhaps treetops. It's like,
Oh yeah, I
could
could
kind of
see
go
that.
either way.
Yeah, and they said, just looking over some of the product descriptions, these are made with water-based inks, and then they're not printed until you make the purchase. So the shirts are already made, but as far as the printing, that doesn't happen until the purchase. And I thought that's pretty smart.
Jeffrey, I did not even notice. You're absolutely right. That sunset in the background is most definitely a Death
Death
Star
Star.
kind of hovering in the background over Endor. That's epic. I love it. Very, very fun. Oh, hey, Ayla saying hi to Juby. I know Juby's around because he was talking about Skyliner merchandise. And there's been some here and there.
Oh, at the parks?
Yeah,
Or
I saw some here and there, but I didn't jump up and down at it, so I didn't
yeah,
bring any to showcase.
when they first opened, wow, was that September of 2019? Goodness gracious.
Yeah,
So
it all
long ago.
blends together.
But when they first opened, they had some cute merchandise, and I know that they've released some things since, but nothing's really popped out at me.
Doobie, I think, really liked the Dooney bag that they released, but for me, I thought the print, I would have liked the print to be just a little smaller, so a little less
Sure.
out there kind of
Something
thing.
that people actually have to kind of look for. Oh, what's that on your purse? That's so
Yeah,
cute. Be like,
yeah,
it's the Skyliner.
yeah. That's more my speed, but it's also a very large bag, so it kind of makes sense. At McDonald's, they have invited you to choose your journey. Right? Is that what it?
I believe so.
It was funny. Just as I said that it goes out of my head here, and I'm going to play the quick scroll down because it's down here. See, choose your journey. And it's a line of Disney princess or Star Wars toys. You have, and they're really fun. And I already have a Darth Vader in the TIE Fighter. Gideon got Chewie on the Millennium Falcon. And what's really fun is they have the little wheel on the ground. It comes with a little pew 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 pew, and you load it up, and then as it rolls along the ground, see, eventually it'll fire. Let me keep rolling. There it goes.
It wants to.
Yeah, I know. I didn't shove it in far enough. There it goes. I did this so easily on the Star Wars show. It's like mad at me. There it goes. See?
Hey. Cool.
So yeah, so it does. It shoots these little pew 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 imagery, and then the princesses come with like a little base. I haven't even opened it yet. Let's
it's an
unboxing.
unbagging, yeah.
Woohoo! So yeah, so here's like a Moana hut like structure, and then the princess herself, Moana.
Oh.
Yeah. So there you go. And in context of size, that you can see, there's my new emo.
Wow.
There's my princess. And yeah, so you can.
And you can connect the different pieces together, right? To make
so that you end up with kind of a collection of turrets for them to all stand on or alongside. Because she doesn't really stand. She doesn't really stand inside. See?
Yeah, the picture that they had of everything was her standing on top.
Yeah, that makes much more sense. So I would try to do that, but it's gonna fall. Did you see me jump?
Well, it's hard to be holding it and then try to like balance it.
So once again, you can choose your adventure. Do you want to have a fairy book tale, or do you want to enjoy the fairy tale that was set in space, the space opera of Star Wars? So, oh, very nice, Tony. Did someone say cheap 3D tricks? I'm all here for that. Ayla, I believe that would be 7:30 that trivia pops around here. So they are very excited. Gideon's been working on a contest today. That's all I'll say.
Oh.
That's all I'll say.
Kyle's getting comfortable on Saturday night, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "It's trivia." I was like, "Oh,
it's
so
back!"
He's so excited it's back.
Oh, So are my guys. They are very excited to have it back as well. This next story is about Keith Haring, and yeah, I don't have it here, so you can start talking about it, Bekah, and I'll pull it up for you.
Sure. Disney and Keith Haring Studio have had an ongoing collaboration for this year, and so the different Mickey Mouse designs by Keith Haring have popped up at places like Uniqlo, Coach, Stance, Swatch, and now they've come to Levi's. So the jean company has some hoodies, and I think they're actually going to do it on their jeans too. But they've got hoodies, and they have a jean jacket and some T-shirts that you can kind of like personalize or customize. I guess is not personalize, customize. So yeah, all of that stuff is available now, and then some of them will be available through the Levi's app. But yeah, it's a fun collection. If you like his style of artwork, then this is something you'll definitely be interested in. If you're not such a big fan, I don't know. But
I wondered if I would like these better in person, and we stumbled on them at a local Macy's. I think we were at Macy's and we saw it on the shoes. I think like a loafer.
Mhm.
And no, I'm not a fan in person either. This is just not like your husband points out, the long nose Mickey. Just not my scene. Just not my scene.
I liked some of the Coach items, but of course it was regular Coach and not Coach Outlet, and more than I'm willing to spend. But I liked some of those elements. I don't know that. Yeah, the long nose Mickey is a little too much for me.
Well, over at Her Universe, they're getting their swim on. They're getting ready for summertime, and they've released a lot of fun Disney swimwear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can find most of these styles at Hot Topic as well, because Her Universe, I believe, is now part of Hot Topic. Everything, all the two pieces are sold separately, so you can mix and match, or vary the sizes for whatever fits you best. And they have most styles available for the juniors in the standard sizes and then in plus sizes. And as we see there, they've also got some trunks for the guys. Not nearly as many selections, but
right.
We've got Mickey and Minnie. We've got Nightmare Before Christmas. There's some Jack and Sally. There's I think there's even a Moana, and then there's Lilo and Stitch. It's fun. I feel like I'm probably too old to be wearing these, but I like how they look, and I could see myself buying some of them.
What I appreciate about with what Her Universe and Hot Topic has been doing with the Disney swimwear is that they offer a variety as far as modesty goes.
Mhm.
You can or just honestly just comfort. It doesn't even have to be about that. But you can be more covered up and in your swimwear, or you can have the more
Revealing.
thank you.
Yeah.
2-piece. So they offer both, so you don't have to look at the oh, I love Nightmare Before Christmas, but I'm not really gonna put myself out there in a swimsuit cut quite that way.
Sure.
More flattering to whatever your sizing and your dimensions are as well. So like I say, I appreciate that, as well as with the way that they sell it in 2 pieces. Mm-hmm. So that you can have the top and the bottom be more appropriate to you, because you may not necessarily be a medium in both.
Right. Yeah, that's something that I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so it's really nice. Hi, Tristan. We're doing really well. We're talking some Disney shopping stuff as always. Also, in the world of kind of what I think of as mall shopping, Box Lunch. Mm-hmm. But this is online exclusive, but it's Box Lunch. And they've got this adorable, how cute.
I know.
How cute is this little Pooh?
He is very cute.
Yeah, he's $12.50 and he is a Box Lunch only Funko.
I feel like this would have a better chance of him getting the honey than dressing up as the rain cloud. So I think if he climbed up the tree dressed as a honeybee.
Very true. Oh no, this guy. Okay, I don't usually fall for Funko. I own no Funko,
Oh, don't let Tony hear that.
I don't own any Funko, but this guy is way too cute.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to take him. I might have to take him home. I'm hoping that we will see this Funko bee on other items if we haven't already. I haven't. This is my first first look at a Funko Pooh bee, but I'm envisioning now T-shirts, backpacks.
I know.
That often happens with Funko. So, that would be.
And it's still in stock, so I know sometimes I've found things to highlight that happens to not be in stock, but this is still in stock and it's $12.90. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not just get it?
And it is an online exclusive. Mm-hmm. So, Mike Mack warning me: once you buy one, the addiction will begin. I've avoided it so far. Wish me luck.
I wanted to ask if Minnie made you buy anything, if your new emo made you buy anything while you were at Walt Disney World.
Okay, I came really close to buying the Snow White outfit that they have for Minnie. My challenge in buying it at the parks is that I think I get a discount. I think like D23 will often get discounts and stuff through shopDisney. So sometimes if I see something at the parks that I know will come to Disney Store, if it's not kind of a gotta have it now, I'll wait and wait until that discount can kick in.
So that's my strategy when I go shopping too. I'm like, I have a minimum, I have a floor. I'm like, this is where I'm comfortable spending between here and here, but if it's above that, then
I was really fortunate on this trip. I got to go to the Tony, correct me on the name, but there's like a place where you can go where a cast member can bring a guest to go shopping, and they have a lot of discounted stuff. And so it'll be things like, in this case, it was like this festival is come and gone. And so they'll have like the water bottles from it there, and I think it was not selling for 99 cents. And they have like popcorn buckets there that are really low cost as well. Cast Connection, that's it. Thanks, Tony. And so like I say, it's for cast members, but they are permitted to bring a guest. And so I was fortunate enough to do that, and it was really fun. Lots of jackets and sweatshirts and socks. Oh, the Christmas socks! Do you remember that 12 the Christmas sock advent calendar kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I picked that up, and it was way better than I even thought it was going to be.
Oh,
the images on the outside are just a hint of what's inside, not like one for one. It's so if you were thinking that you're going to get the exact pattern that you saw on the outside of the box, that wasn't the case. But in my case, that worked out even better than I thought. So yeah, so that was really cool. Maybe I'll bring those next week. I'll show everybody my collection of socks. That sounds so exciting, doesn't it?
It does.
Meanwhile, on Monday, did you guys get to talk about this, or had it happened yet?
We didn't talk about this on Monday because we were way
too into
the show. But yes, I think this was something. This was actually over the weekend. So this was something that our collector guys took care of and handled for us. I didn't have anything to do with writing this, but
very nice.
Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest revealed some new characters that are coming. Many of these are for pre-order. That really great looking bro Thor is already sold out of the pre-orders.
Wow.
But there was, I mean, these are nice detailed figures too. So if you are a Marvel collector, there is the Eye of Agamotto. That's still available for pre-order. That's coming in around $45 or $49, I think, $49.99. And
it's interesting to me that they label this a role, it's written up as a role play toy. I'm so used to seeing cosplay be that. I wonder if that was our team or their write up. I'm wondering which way that went. But
that's a great question.
Weird things catch my eye. So the Strange Eye of Agamotto. Okay, is this something that we've seen like in the movie world?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is Doctor Strange wears. It's the necklace that he wears, and that's the Infinity Stone, the Time Stone that he has there. So he's
It
able to.
glows.
Yeah, isn't it cool? I mean, it looks
I like glowing
really
things.
cool. Let's see. I actually pulled up the merchandise, and does it say anything about it being role play or not? But
There's a
I could
there's
definitely see people wearing this just for the fun of it. Like,
right.
why wouldn't you?
Oh, fun. Okay. And then there's Dark Star
Mhm.
and Ironheart.
She's already sold out.
I can see why. That's a beautiful piece.
Isn't it? And
Wow.
and several of these figures are there's a collectible, like you get a different piece for another character. So if you get all of them, you can build another character, which I think is the Ursa Major, the bear.
Buckle Down really wants to get your attention over there. Can you see that? Look, they got the little video going on in the corner.
I know.
Stealth Iron Man. Ooh, these are
Yeah, I just think
lots
they
of
look
fun.
really nice.
And once again, that's an article here on Laughing Place about the Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest event, and there's more items. Is there another one I should highlight before we move on, Bekah?
I think at the very bottom, or then if you just scroll
Okay.
down a little further, that's the figure that the Build-A-Figure. So
Okay.
the lucky people who have been able to purchase all of those previous like 6 characters can then build Ursa Major.
So like it'll come with like an arm. I gotcha.
Yeah, an arm or a head or the torso.
That's
Yeah, if you don't
fascinating.
collect them all, then you just have a random random arm or random leg. So yeah, and then some of those Kenner style little figures.
Fun stuff from Hasbro Pulse. So be sure and check out that write-up. Oh, that's funny. Jeffrey chiming in with, it's a glorified Build-A-Bear.
I like that, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about it, but you are not incorrect on that one. I am trying to pull up the next item, which is Party Time.
Yes. This arrived today on Shop Disney. It's the Mandalorian Party Collection, and it features, of course, the Mandalorian, but mostly Grogu, or the child, or Baby Yoda, as all the product descriptions have to label affectionately called these other names. It's really cute stuff. I mean, I think of it for birthday parties, but you could also just have, friends over for dessert, or I don't know. And it's kind of it's definitely for kids, but also it's not so childish that you're like, oh, I'm a 25-year-old person who wants to have a Mandalorian themed birthday party. I'm like, no, go for it.
My husband is being himself.
Oh,
the one blade up there is gonna drop. See there. Thank you for obliging my high maintenance husband. Doobie. Hey, Mike Mack was here as backup, Bekah, but he said you know your stuff. So there you go. High praise.
Good article. I was able to scan for all the proper information.
Right?
Thank you, Mac.
So lots of fun Grogu stuff. I was thinking I should have pulled up that picture. I wish I had it, but of our trip to Magic Kingdom, we went to Skipper Canteen, and Juby ordered this drink, and it was a frozen drink, and then on top of it they put boba balls.
Oh.
But it reminded us of Grogu, so we were, because of him, his snack time. So we kept calling it the Grogu drink while we were enjoying it, and as we were sharing all the fun Mandalorian party stuff from Shop Disney, I was wishing I had that picture to highlight. I'm sorry. Let's see what else we've got going on. They've got a party going on at Shop Disney. We now have Disney Store items to showcase, some more keys as they continue to add to the key collection.
So these aren't available yet. They're coming May 3rd and May 4th, at least if the website is to be believed. I couldn't find the Star Wars stuff today, but fortunately we already got all of it yesterday. Yeah, there's these Star Wars keys. I don't quite know how it's going to work out, but it seems to me that one is a Star Wars Day key. May the fourth be with you. And that one, I'm guessing, would be a complimentary key with a purchase, but we'll have to wait and see. And then it looks like there's 2 Mandalorian keys, and then there's the BB-8 and the R2-D2 and a mystery key. So I'm thinking there's going to be a third droid as well, but it's all very mysterious. I'm excited to see what they decide to do.
I like this R2-D2 key.
Mm-hmm.
I have one key.
You have the Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, I have the Disney Plus key. I might be adding to my collection of keys because this R2-D2 key sounds good. But as Tony points out, that's where you'll find me. The Rainbow Collection. Yep. The collectors, the resellers, and me. Very nice, Tony. Nicely done.
Yes, and there's also, as he's referring to the Rainbow Collection, there's a rainbow key that's coming on the.
Sorry,
on
I keep scrolling to it,
okay.
but then it jumps
keeps
away.
jumping to the GIF.
Right. Okay. Wait.
There, no, it does not. Okay.
Hang on. Wait. I'm gonna make this work. Off screen, so nobody can see. Okay. Wow, that is so weird. Okay.
It's still doing it for you.
There it is. Haha. Yeah. I win.
You did. So that one has, of course, all the rainbow stripes on there, and then a silhouette of Mickey, and it kind of appears like he's running. And then it says "Love" above the castle. So, yeah, these are some collectibles that are heading our way next month.
Yeah, only when I'm doing Kermit. Let's see. I guess that means that we have made it to the point in the show where I share a ridiculous list of 7 items that I somewhat loosely organize around the 7 dwarfs. Last week, you may recall, I was locked in vacation mode. Or no, when I did it, I was locked in vacation mode. And so it was all about Universal. Oh, hey, I don't need to share with you all my files. But this week, it will be all about the attraction that was highlighted on Disney Parks blog. There's new enhancements coming to the Haunted Mansion. Have you had a chance to check that out at all, Bekah?
I have not.
It's pretty cool.
I've not made the effort to check it out. I should say that.
Well, you can find out all about it on laughingplace.com as well as the Disney Parks blog. And yes, Brian, I miss the Disney Main Street Electrical Parade very much. I'll have to admit, I miss Paint the Night even more, but I did love the Main Street Electrical Parade. How about you, Bekah?
The Electrical Parade is good a few times, but then it's not something I'd want to see on a regular basis. Okay. I liked Spectro Magic.
Oh, you were a Spectro Magic team. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would never quite grabbed me in the same way. I think just probably because Electrical Parade was what I was like introduced to, right? So it had that special nostalgia. But yeah, back to the Haunted Mansion. They are actually they've relocated the April-December painting, and she's got a little bit of additional magic and various things like that. So because of that, this week's shopping list is going to be themed to the Haunted Mansion, if I can get that list up. And hang on, I have a little song to play for all of you first, because Bekah was nice enough. So this week, it's the Haunted Mansion, and we're going to start off with Sleepy, You Need a Bedtime Story. Coming to later this year, it's coming in July, is this little golden book. And it's a tale around the Haunted Mansion with adorable little golden book type art. And so there you go. And that's over at Amazon. All of these will be included in the links down below. Next up, Happy. We've got this Henley from Torrid. Now, why did I put this with happy? Well, because I'm very excited that brands that feature extended sizes, such as Torrid and other shops like this, are offering more and more pop culture, let's say. So you can go there and you can get your, beautifully done Haunted Mansion Henley. This one has Madame Leota and some representation of the seance room down the sleeve. Really nice quality stuff over there at Torrid. They have a number of items featuring Disney's Haunted Mansion. So Grumpy, I think of him as kind of the matter of fact. So in this case, I went with pull over, show it off. Oh, come on. It will not show for me. It's a map. Let's see if I can get it. There it is. It's some wall art that you can find at Amazon from Trends International. Kind of takes you step by step through the mansion, from the introduction with the ghost hosts, past the crypt, the doors that knock by themselves, the seance, etc. So you can just kind of, follow your journey. And for Dopey, I was thinking of, just something silly. These are 7-inch collectible. These are the Super 7. It's a set that you can find on Shop Disney. It's retailing for $59.99. It features all 3 ghosts. I think this might have been released around the time of the some of the anniversary stuff that they had coming out.
I like that packaging.
Isn't that cool? I grabbed the image of the packaging too because it's so cool. So this next item that I'm featuring, it's not out yet. It's a Department 56 item. And I was thinking, if you have Sneezy in your house and you like to bake, you're going to want to put your cookies away because, he might sneeze on them. So you've got this Haunted Mansion cookie jar. And on the front, it's got the plaque. And on the back, it has this adorable art of the hitchhiking ghost and caretaker. A little bit of Madame Leota in there as well. This is going to retail for $40. I found it listed at a website called the Jolly Christmas Shop. But like I say, this item is scheduled for release in October of this year. So check around for places where you might pre-order Department 56 items to ensure that you get it if it's on your list, because I know at times these items can be more challenging to get a hold of. Over at Cakeworthy, I thought of my friend Bashful and how he maybe is a bit more subtle. So while on the back, it's like this chamber has no windows and no doors, on the front of the shirt, it's a subtle gargoyle just resting on the pocket. So yeah, nice look from Cakeworthy. That's $49.95. And then lastly, I think this goes for the biggest ticket item I've ever shared on the Sensational 7.
Okay.
But it's coming in October. It is another Department 56 item. And I thought of Doc because this is kind of an establishment piece, and I think of him as kind of the anchor. So it is the Haunted Mansion Village, what they're describing as the Haunted Mansion Village set. You'll see it has kind of an autumnal scene. This is what it would look like in the evening, illuminated. And they also are offering a hitchhiking ghost set. And this was listed at $355 for both pieces. I also noticed over there at Department 56 that they have a number of Halloween Town items, like a large Mickey pumpkin and a bunch of lampposts that are like illuminated like Mickey pumpkins. So they seem to be offering quite a bit of Disney Halloween themed items. And these are set to release in October. But as always, check out the places where you might buy Department 56 stuff and pre-order it if it's something that you must have.
Yeah, I really like that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
I had never seen it before. It was really cool.
No, that looks so nice. And yeah, just the detail on it. It's very, very pretty.
And at the Department 56 website, they didn't have any images. They just had the description. I found this picture actually over at once again the website, the Jolly Christmas Shop. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. I was very excited to stumble on them. So, and now we get to find out what we haven't been able to talk about. Bekah will bring us up to speed on all the other things that Laughing Place has been talking about.
Yeah, so we have over at Universal, because we like to give a little love to Universal as well. There's a Jaws Moldorama at the Legacy store. Did you happen to see that?
I did. I loved that store. I think I spent 20 minutes or more in. It's really well done. The artwork and they had like classic costumes even on display. We happened to be there with some people who had worked at the parks previously,
wow.
and so they were also pointing out some things that like caught their eye in a more nostalgic way than would have mine. So that added to it. But one of the things that I loved the most, Bekah, was they have these items and they look like crates, but it's a digital front. And when the crate lid would raise, there would be items and then like maybe blueprints or images from the past of the parks. And then the lid would close. And then when it would reopen, it would be something else. Like it was a collection of park maps from different eras of the park history. And so it was this wonderfully dynamic display, as well as the actual like physical props around as well. So fun shop.
Yay for technology, right?
I know, right? 100%.
We also, Alex reviewed the Pretty Princess Disney edition from Hasbro. So this one actually has 4 princesses instead of just being themed to one. So this was something from last month, but I completely forgot about it. I'm so sorry. So go check that out. He's got tons of great pictures, and if you have a wannabe princess in your home, this is going to be the game for you. We talked about the Marvel figures from the Hasbro Pulse fan event, and there's lots from Star Wars as well. So they've got the vintage collection and the Black series. Go check that out. Last week, Marvel and Adidas announced their Stark Industries shoes. So there's just 3 of those. Doesn't look like Iron Man. It's Stark Industries, so that makes sense. But if you're looking for something with a little bit of Marvel, a nod to Marvel in your everyday shoe wear, go check that out. And then, of course, there's Marvel must-haves. And today on Shop Disney, I haven't written about it yet, but we have a Spider-Man No Way Home shirt, which is the next movie that will be coming out, hopefully this year. I think it's supposed to be December. So, Mac, if you're still there, chime in.
Right? Jump in. Tell us
enough. Lots to check out.
So much fun stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. You kind of lost me for a bit because you talked about the Universal shop and I just started to kind of drop back into like vacation memories. We had such a good time. They also opened a second new store while we were there. Just kind of a flagship type Universal Studios store. It was more like first walking in it, and we have video of that here on Laughing Place as well, but when you first walk in, it's very initially like department store, extremely white wall, like bone color, and then mannequin display, lots of mannequin displays. So like I say, it felt very mall, but along the walls, when you looked, they had blueprints and ride designs and things like that in the background. So it was more in the details that it really popped for me as a unique shopping location. Initially, it was just, I think that it's nice in a way because at the end of the night, you can be like a bit just overwhelmed, And so I think in some ways having that more simplistic background for the merchandise kind of is a nice way of catching your eye more than a lot of things happening in addition to the merchandise. Like I say, especially at the end of the night, when you think about it, you've been through the day, you're tired, and then you often have a lot of people around you as well. So to have a place that just is a bit more, I don't know, zen.
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing. So I'm interested to see kind of, because I noticed Disney just released their images of the new Epcot flagship, and it felt very similar to me. In this, big open windows, a rather monotone kind of color scheme. When you initially look at it, it wasn't a very busy background. So I'm interested if that's kind of a trend we'll see in these theme park flagship shops, but who knows? But I like that still when you look deep into it, there's still detail to be found. It isn't gone. It's just presented differently.
Very cool.
So yeah. Well, I guess that's it for us here at Barely Necessities. As always, if you've enjoyed it, we invite you to please like the stream because it helps other people find us. Algorithms do their things and everything, and that way people, if they're looking for Disney merchandise, they'll find us. So please like it. And if you're interested in more Disney news and information, there's always stuff going on here at laughingplace.com. We've got live streams from within the parks. We've got various in-studio shows that describe Disney news and information from the worlds of Star Wars, Marvel, you name it, in the Disney Empire. We do our best to keep you up to date with news and information. My husband and I have been covering the Disney company since 1998, 99. Yeah, we established the website, I think, in 99, I think is what we officially say. But we've been doing it for quite a bit of time. So we've got a lot of history under our belt, and we are very excited about the future of Disney as well. So we do our best to bring it to you. Let's see, tonight we have Disney Trivia Live coming up later tonight. Doobie says we have a quiz called Quiz in Black, and we have a Disney Weirdness quiz. So those are the two topics for tonight. So you get a little sneak peek of what tonight's contests are about. In the meantime, until next week, we invite you to follow us at Disney Merch Store. That's, let me try this again. Disney Merch Show, which is where Rebekah and I showcase some of the Disney merchandise articles in particular, or Disney merchandise items in particular, that we are made aware of here at Laughing Place. If you follow the Laughing Place Twitter account, you will get all things Disney and theme parks and more. So until next week, thanks for joining us. We'll see you real soon. Bye.